Hello, beautiful people. If you're new here, my name is Shisom Anidebe. And if you're not new, thank you so much for coming back always to watch my videos. I'm so grateful. In today's video, we'll be talking about my third trimester. Yeah, we're still in this journey. Yeah, we're coming to an end soonest. So let's get right into the video. As I'm my 28th week of pregnancy, if you've been following right from my first trimester update, my second trimester update, do leave me a heart emoji in the comment section. I'd like to know those that have been following me on this journey. Okay, as I'm my 28th week of pregnancy, I was still noticing the pigmentation, that my skin getting darker, the lower part of my body, my tummy was looking darker, and that was basically just the things that was still happening to me. I was still experiencing toothaches. I was still experiencing swollen feet as at my 28th week of pregnancy. As at my 29th week of pregnancy, me and my husband decided to go to the hospital. Yeah, we said we're not going back till whenever I'm ready to put to bed. But we decided to just go so we can get our hospital list and whatever list the hospital is going to give to us. So we went to the hospital to get the list, and after all the checkups and all, we went to see the doctor. And the doctor was like, okay, we need to go for scan. Then after the scan, we should come back and we're going to relate with him whatever experience I've been having, whatever I want to share with him or stuff like that. So we went for the scan as at my 29th week of pregnancy. Like, I was already on my way to 30 weeks. I was just a few days away from entering 30 weeks of pregnancy. So I decided to go get the hospital list before it becomes too late to go get them. So we went for the scan, and while we were doing the scan, the doctor told us, okay, you're expecting a boy. I was like, boy? I thought we were going to have twins. I was like, it's just one child and it's a boy. And it was like, okay, and you are 28 weeks and 5 days pregnant. I'm looking at the man like this. What is this one saying? What are you talking? Me here, I'm calculating my pregnancy, and I know I'm just 3 days away from entering 30 weeks, and you are here telling me that I'm 28 weeks and 5 days. How is that shit possible, man? And he was like, he doesn't know how to explain that. I'll have to go and see the doctor. And we shall left the scan room. Me and scan in this my pregnancy. It's only God that will help us, because I don't understand what I did to scan. Why is scan always just giving me things that I don't want to hear, giving me news I don't want to receive, because I ain't getting it. I'm not getting it. Why? So we went to see the doctor and we showed him our scan result, and he was like, okay, how many weeks do you say you are? I told him I was just 3 days away from entering 30 weeks. So I'm 29 weeks and 3 days. Oh, no, just 3 days away from entering 30 weeks. Because right now I'm saying rubbish. I'm speaking Spanish, and I said I wouldn't speak Spanish in this video. I will speak French from now on. No more Spanish. Amen. Amen. So I told the doctor I was just 3 days away from entering 30 weeks, and I don't understand why this scan is saying I'm 28 weeks and 5 days. I don't get it. And he was like, okay. At this point, the doctor does not recognize me and my husband. He still doesn't know that we were the couple that came months back, and their scan told me to wash my belly. How? He didn't remember. So after I went going through our file, and we also explained to him, because he was like, why haven't we been coming for checkup? Why haven't we been coming to the hospital for? And we just told him, sir, we had to just cool our head. We went to swim, went to the beach, went to cool off from everything that we're told in our last scan. So it was like, okay, but why am I saying I'm 29 weeks and some days to 30 weeks, and the scan is saying I'm 28 weeks and 5 days. So the doctor calculated backwards and realized that I actually lost my first pregnancy. Yeah, I actually did. I lost my first baby. It was that sad for me to realize that, okay, this scan was actually saying the truth. But the funny thing there was, whilst I lost my first pregnancy, I was already pregnant with the second one, and I had no idea about that. Is my God not good? Is my God not good? What's my name again? Chukusum. My God is always with me, okay? Period. Because at that point I was bleeding. I was bleeding abnormally. The list of things on my head was sex. That was not on my dictionary. I was bleeding and I cannot be thinking of sex at that point. Because the doctor was like, how were you bleeding? You lost your first pregnancy. You didn't even know when the second one entered. And you said you didn't have sex. I was like, sir, are you living in my house? Are you living with me? So why are you saying what you don't know? Are you living with me? Because, damn, the kind of pain I went through, like, the kind of pain I went through, the bleeding, the sleepless nights, and what's my mind is, when they come, let's do. Are you kidding me? You can't be serious at this point. So it was like, okay. Then he checked again, did some other doctor's things that I have no idea and I have no intention of asking. Yeah. I had no intention of asking what he was saying. The one I had needed to ask, I asked. And it was like, when I came for that scan, I was already pregnant with my second child. But the scan didn't show it. The only thing the scan showed was that I lost my baby. But it didn't show that I was pregnant again. That was it. And the facts of the issue, I'm speaking nonsense. I said no more Spanish. What's wrong with you, this girl? Fact is, I am grateful I didn't wash my belly. Because if I had washed my belly, I would have washed out 2 babies. And probably before I would give birth again, it might be hard. Because God gave me a second chance at being a mom. And I don't know how the first one, what happened, why I lost the first one. But the second one would have been on me. Yeah, I would have just washed my belly and lost 2 babies at the same time. And I'll be praying, Abba Father, Hail Mary, every damn day, begging God to at least give me a child. Even if I cannot translate that. Yeah. So I would have been praying and praying and praying. And God would be like, I gave you 2 children, 2 precious babies. And how did they end? So I was just grateful that I didn't wash my belly. Because the scan didn't show I was pregnant. So I would have just washed out 2 babies. So I was just grateful and thankful. I was like, okay, at least I'm pregnant. I was so happy, but I was still sad that I didn't know what I did, because I still feel like I was this guilt that probably I might have contributed to something that made my baby go. This guilt is just there. It's just there, basically. It's just there. So right now, me that is calculating 29 weeks, some days to enter 30, we are now moving back to 28 weeks and 5 days. So we just collected the list, and it was like, okay, these are the things you need. I was low. My blood was very, very low. Due to the fact that I have not been going to the hospital for checkups and the rest, I've not been taking any drugs. It was like, your pregnancy is a miracle. Like I said earlier, Chukumusum, my name is supposed to resonate. Okay? Like, it was like, your pregnancy is a miracle, because from the beginning of pregnancy, you've not taken any drugs at all, and your baby is fine, healthy. It's just you, the mother, that's like low on blood, and that's the only thing he said. And he recommended some drugs I should take, and fruits and foods I should eat. Those just recommended things I should do to just boost my blood level. That was everything we did that day at the hospital, and we went back home. So, as I'm my 29th week of pregnancy, nothing new. Still having this skin coloration. Yeah, still having skin coloration. At this point, my belly is now advancing. And my baby started kicking. Started kicking. At first, it was just like mild kicks, not that serious. But right now, they're strong, stronger kicks. Yeah, at first, at the first week, like the first 3 days of my 29th week of pregnancy, it was just mild kicks once in a while, little by little, wasn't that serious. But towards the end of my 29th week of pregnancy, they were now serious. Like, and they were mostly at night while everywhere was quiet. Right now, it kicks more when dad is closer. Yeah, like when dad comes close, he just knows that his dad is around. He start kicking more, and it's cute. Oh, it's so beautiful. But I mean they carry and I mean they kick. It's beautiful, but it's me the baby is kicking. Well, it's beautiful. So, as on my 30th week of pregnancy, anything, chewing anything is now hard. It's really hard to chew now, very hard. Before I could bear, but now it's hard. The only thing I can manage to chew with my teeth is fish. Any other thing I can't. It's really, really hard to chew at this point. But one of the beautiful, annoying, amazing transformations that pregnancy brings for you. And I can't do anything about it at this point because it is what it is. Okay? So those things or chewing became hard as on my 30th week, as on my 31st week of pregnancy. I still find it very hard to chew. Apart from it has to be very, very soft for me to chew it. Gosh, it's no easy at all. But now me choose to carry belly. So I have to carry everything that comes with it. And it is beautiful. The thought of being a procreator, the thought that you're gonna have to push out a being. It's really, really beautiful. Enough of the pet talk. I'm becoming cheesy. So, as my 32nd week of pregnancy, I was experiencing swollen feet, and at this point it's now more than my second trimester. The ones I was experiencing my second trimester, it's really, really now obvious. Very, very, very swollen. Like, what? Who did I offend? Where did I go wrong? And my mom's sister, she advised me, and she like, the remedy is to sleep with your leg up. If they told you something like that, so please let me know in the comment section. When she said sleep with your leg up, I was like, I don't understand. Actually, I want to learn how to born at this stage, because if you want to sleep with your leg up, so they're like, no, sleep with your leg up. Like, instead of putting the pillow on your head while sleeping, you put it on your leg and reduce the salt intake. It is better for this food to be saltless than for it to be salty. Is there in English like saltless? Please let me know in the comment section, because I don't know why I'm speaking plenty Spanish in this video. And I said no Spanish, only French. Let's move on. As I'm my 33 weeks of pregnancy, I was just vaccinating and enjoying pregnancy, basically. At this point, my face was beginning to become more rough. I was experiencing more severe acne. I was looking darker in my skin, in my face. My skin basically were looking darker at this point. Before, it was just my lower body, but now my face, my shoulder, I get sunburn easily now. Normal before, I know they go out for sun, I be albino. But right now, my albinoism has increased because the moment I step out into the sun, I get burnt instantly. Like that part of my body that was exposed to the sun just get burnt, and I'm looking dark. So at that point of my pregnancy, my 33 weeks of pregnancy, I was looking very rough. If you see me I look like what I was going through at that point of my pregnancy. As of my 33 weeks of pregnancy, I look like what I was going through. I look like someone that was pregnant at that point. Although it changed, but at my 33 weeks, 34 weeks, I was just looking pregnant. Yeah. The only thing I'm waiting for is I didn't have swollen nose. Because basically most of the pregnant women I've been seeing, pregnant women I've been seeing, one of the obvious signs you see is their nose that expands like rubber. I don't know, but God loves me so much that I didn't get to experience that. So as at my 35 week of pregnancy, we went to the hospital again for checkup and went for scan, and the scan revealed our delivery date, which was my baby's birthday. Yep, our delivery date was my husband's birthday, August 12th. We were so happy and glad that it was on his birthday. The next one we planned to follow my own birthday. I don't like cheating. Everything has to go equally. You plan it. But on my 35th week, we already knew when our delivery date would be. It was on the 12th of August, and it was going to be a baby boy. We didn't do gender review because I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Okay? As on my 36th week of pregnancy, one day I went to the toilet and I just realized after pouring, something was stuck in my butt. I was scared because it was painful. I couldn't sit down. Oh God. It was really, really painful. I could only lie down. I couldn't stand up immediately. Called my mom and I said we should go to the hospital. We went to the hospital. I was just praying, let it not be piles, because every time I hear people saying they have piles, I'm always seeing it as one bad thing. Yeah, it can get bad, but I didn't know it was just something that was part of your intestine. I thought it was a disease. Yeah. So I had no idea exactly what piles were. I just thinking it was one sickness or one disease or something caused by sickness. So I was really scared. I was just praying while we were on our way to the hospital. God, please let it not be piles. Let it not be piles. Let it not be piles. Unfortunately for me, I went to the hospital and the doctor told me and my husband that I had piles. I was scared to my bone marrows. I was so scared. Like after all my prayers, and the doctor was like, "You have piles." Like I was just so scared, and they're like, "Okay, he's gonna call the nurse to check if truly it's piles or something else." The nurse came. She checked us. Checked me, and she was like, "Yeah, you have piles." I was scared, but she just pushed the thing enter. I was like, why it was actually paining me, it was because I bruised it while I was trying to wash my butt after going to the toilet. So I used my nails to like bruise it, that it's not even meant to pain me at all. And I was like, what caused it? And she just said, do I force myself to pull, like when the pull is not coming out and you decide to collect strength from Mike Tyson and push the thing out. I was like, yeah, sometimes. But recently, I've been having soft. I've been going toilet smoothly, no stress. So I don't know. She's like, okay, that it's nothing serious. It's part of my intestine. I shouldn't bother much. And she just told me drink water often. Don't force yourself to poo, and it's fine. I asked the woman again, Ma, are you sure? She's like, yeah, piles is nothing that serious. And for the fact I'm even pregnant, it's because maybe probably my baby's weight is pressing to no more space for my small intestine. It's starting to pop out. So I'm like, okay, since you said it's nothing serious, then I have nothing to worry about since it's not serious. So that was the only thing I experienced. The only new thing I experienced in my 36th week of pregnancy. When I entered my 36th week of pregnancy, I was just like, now I'm fully 9 months. Yeah, fully. I just entered 9 months. Yeah, 36 week is the beginning of 9 months. And I was just like, at any point in time, I should be expecting fake labor. Yeah, I think it's called Braxton Hicks. Yeah, that's what it's called. When you think you're actually in labor, but it's just fake. So I was just happy to experience that. As at my 37th week of pregnancy, the piles were sticking out, and I would stick it in and it would stick out by itself. But I went to the hospital and doctor was like, I shouldn't visit it so much. I shouldn't let it bother me. That after I deliver, it's gonna go back in by itself. And I stopped bothering about it since it's nothing. It's not like it's a disease or a sickness that caused it. So whilst I also went to see the doctor concerning the piles sticking out, even after the nurse pushed it inside, he also told me, be ready to deliver this baby at any point because your baby is big. Yeah, he said you're having a big baby. Immediately doctor said that, I was like, I don't want to have tear. That's what I was saying in my mind because big baby, pushing out a big baby might likely give you tear. And I didn't want to have tear. I didn't want to have an episectomy. So I started taking Lipton just to help reduce the weight of the baby because I was scared of episectomy. I didn't want to have tear. But shit happens. Life continues. I didn't want to let that bother me too much. So I stopped thinking about it. Even though I was still thinking about it more. But I still shall stop thinking about it. So as at my 38th week of pregnancy, which is going to round up this 3rd trimester pregnancy update, I noticed my bums were having stretches and I did not like it one bit because the thing I wanted was that black line that runs in the middle of your belly while you're pregnant, that black line. If you know you had that black line in your tummy while you were pregnant, please let me know in the comment section. I was expecting to have that. I wanted to have that so badly, but I had stretch mark instead. But like I said earlier, those are one of the beautiful things pregnancy brings your way, even though they are not so beautiful. It was an amazing journey so far. It's still an amazing journey so far. So we've come to the end of this video, my 3rd trimester video. If you know you love this video, which I know you would, please give me a thumbs up. Comment. I want to hear from you. I don't know how much I would emphasize on this, but I love conversing with you in the comment section. Leave me comments. What part of the video did you like? What part of the video did you not like? Just those sweet stuff, let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe and also turn on your post notification bell to get notified anytime I post a new video. Until next time, keep loving, keep living, and I will see you in my next video.